thank you for watching. I doubt many people will ever see this first video. It's going to be a shocker. I don't care, I'm just going to keep failing, but having fun doing it. Well, I'm about to start a whole video series actually. A whole heap of docos exploring how to improve your mindset. It's a journey. It's a journey that's got me here so far. Not a fun tale necessarily, but an important one from my point of view. So what I'm hoping to achieve with this series is an exploration of all things mindset. So that can mean anything from psychology, exercise, food, tarot cards. I don't really give a shit what it is. I'm going to get in there and give it a go. Now there's some things I've had a lot of experience with and I have some good knowledge about, and they'll be a bit easier for me to explore through my own work and efforts in life. There's other bits that I'm quite sceptical of, if I'm honest. But I want to explore them with an open heart and an open mind, because I truly believe there's no one single way. There's no one single right way to do this. To live a happy life, to live a fulfilled life, a content life. So there are thousands upon thousands of ways to try and improve your state of mind. And I'd love to explore them, and I'd love to see what works for me. So, generally I'm pretty good these days, but even despite 10 years of work, I'm still not everything I want to be. I'm happy, I'm content to a large extent, but I'm capable of more. And I think more importantly, the years and years of personal torture I put myself through is needless. So if these videos, if these explorations can help people live more happy and fulfilled lives, more content, courageous lives, then every moment of pain that I'm going to go through making them, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done a doco before, so every moment of pain that I go through making them is going to be worthwhile if it saves somebody time getting to a better place. So I'm hoping that nobody needs to see these docos, but if you do need to see them, enjoy them, give me some feedback, give me some new ideas. I'm going to be improving my mind, but also my abilities, making documentaries, making filmmaking and storytelling. So that's three key aspects that I'm really looking to take up to another level by doing all this. And I'm hoping it's entertaining enough that you keep coming back for more. So, yeah. I have no idea quite where it's going to take me. I know that this is important to me. Like I said before, the amount of pain I felt when I was going through my worst was indescribable. I felt like absolutely worthless. Just at some points, I just didn't know why I was here. My kids were the reason that I was able to hang on. I've got two awesome boys who somehow are the thing that's worked in my life. Whereas pretty much everything else, career-wise, relationships, I just haven't been up to task. I've chosen wrong, I've jumped on desperately to what's around, and it's never worked. But my kids I did right. They're not perfect, just like I'm not. And I fucked them up in big ways. But we have a relationship where they're willing to chat to me when they've got problems. Because I've chatted with them the whole time about my problems. And open dialogue's been super important to us. And I think that's the way that's one way. Gotta be careful with this, because, yeah, I went to say it's the way we can make ourselves better, but I really truly believe there's no one way. Because we all have different values, we all have different purpose, we all have different loves, interests, repulsions. We've all been through different things, and we've all reacted to the things in our lives in different ways. So there's no one way. But a good way for me is openness. I'm finishing up a job right now. I'm going to jump into this quest of mine. There's no guarantee of income from it. Somehow I think I'll be okay though, one way or another. There's no guarantee of success in it, absolutely not. But if I'm measuring it by a different metric, how many people can I help? I know I'll at least help one. I'm pretty sure I'll help a lot more than one. Help them see that there's a better way to live their lives, one that actually fits them. Because I think there's a lot of people that don't feel like they fit into society one way or another. And that's pretty sad. But it makes sense. So society is groupthink. And unless we stop and think about how we fit into this society, how it works for us and how we can work for it as a relationship, then I think we're often just doing things because it's expected of us, rather than doing what's going to be of biggest benefit to the individual as well as society at large. So if I could get more people thinking about who they are and how they fit, that's an absolute win. I get one person thinking like that wasn't, absolute win. If I can help one person look at their life and make a change to it, make a step in the right direction, a step for themselves to be more than they are right now, to love life more than they do right now, that's an absolute win. But I want to be able to provide some relatively objective information about each of the modes, so you can get a sense of if it's actually going to work for you or not. I've tried heaps of stuff that other people have tried and they've loved, and it hasn't worked for me. People have tried things that I've loved, hasn't worked for them. There's no one right way. Just try things. Give them a go. Even if they seem outlandish, try it. What are you waiting for? I mean, there's some killer stuff. And there's some silly stuff. But if the silly stuff works for you, fucking do it. Who cares what anyone else thinks? If it's getting you engaged in life, it's making you happy, just do it. Do you like going for a run? Do you like tarot cards? Do you like talking to a psychologist? Whatever it is, doesn't matter. If it's having a positive impact on your life, that's great. If it's not, see if you're doing it in the best way possible, or try something else. I found that I've needed multiple things on my journey. Some things have worked up until a certain point, and then they haven't anymore. So for a while I was doing artwork, and at the time it was the thing that kept me going. My kids and artwork. I hated my job. My relationships were shit. My living standards were not to the level I expected of myself. I'm a smart guy, but I'm a little impulsive, I'm a little lazy. Well, I'm trying to stop using that word, but fair's fair. Yeah, so I'm very selective with the work ethic I put in to what I put it into. If my heart's not in it, I put in a minimal effort at best, which is not a great way to live in this society when most of my jobs up until now have been jobs or activities that I really don't care about, that I half the time don't see the point of. I hope these videos work well. No, scratch that, it's not that I hope. I'm going to do the best I bloody well can. And they're not going to be perfect. They're going to be rough. Some of them will be quite dodgy in terms of the craftsmanship that goes into them. Because I'm fumbling and bumbling. I won't have a script. I'm going to be chatting to a lot of people I've never met before while trying to record. And I'm probably going to miss some really important bits of information. But I'll find a way to tell the story. I want to tell each story each time. So if you've got a mode that you think's awesome, if you are a person who would love to be interviewed, or if you know someone that would be happy to be interviewed so that we can explore that mode together, hit me up. Even if a mode's not for me, I want to understand how it can work for somebody else. And that's my point, is to share with people what the real experience of a certain mode is, so they can get an idea if it's for them or not, and they can make more informed choices before going everywhere and feeling lost. Like I went to 3 or 4 psychologists. None of them helped me. I felt no connection with any of them. I went to a counsellor. Amazing connection, because it wasn't so formal. It was quite a similar process in some ways, but because it wasn't so formal, wasn't so clinical, I felt a rapport with the person and I could connect. Whereas all the psychologists felt wrong for me. But I got a friend who loves going to psychologists. They love the anonymity. They love that they can say whatever they want without care. That psychologist is a sounding board for them. So they use it to understand themselves through putting out their ideas into the world. And I think a lot of us can do the same thing. But for me, I wanted to be heard. So I needed rapport with somebody. And they're the differences. So one's not good or bad. It's just you've got to find what you're looking for. Better. Depending on where you are on that particular journey. Because if you understand yourself better, then you'll be able to use the information I provide, or we provide hopefully, to improve more quickly. And let's see what happens in life.